everyone, my name is Erengwa Blessing Chisom, and I'm so excited and thrilled to be sharing my story on this platform because I believe that at some point in time, each and every one of us have been directly or indirectly shaped by the stories we get to hear, and of course, I'm one of those persons. I am certified educationist, a teen coach, and also a certified SDG agent. And I'm so thrilled to be here because I have some stories to share on how I overcome certain things in life to get to the point where I am right now. Stepping back from when I was young, I could remember that one of the challenges I had was low self-esteem. From the fact that I lost a parent at a very tender age, and it affected me a lot because I had to be moving from one place to the other, staying with relatives, staying with family members, and at some point it really trampled a lot on my self-esteem. Another challenge I had was for the fact that it took me quite a long time to gain admission, which is one of the things that makes me more passionate in reaching out to teenagers. From the fact that I had low self-esteem, and when I look at most of them, I see that they struggle with that part of their life, trying to discover identity, trying to know who they are, and sometimes it forms the ideology they have about themselves. This is one of the things that makes me make sure that every teenager gets to discover who they are, gets to discover their potentials, and I wouldn't have been able to achieve all these things if I did not have uncommon mentors. I had people who were out there who really sacrificed a lot to make sure that I broke out of that shackle. So I am really, really deeply grateful to them. So one of the ways I was able to overcome was uncommon mentorship, and then reading books. Reading helped me a lot. It helped me to break out of that shackle as a young person, and then I attended life-changing conferences and programs. Policies are authenticity. I want to make sure that every child out there knows who they are indeed, and that stems down to the place of purpose discovery. It is one of my number one goal to make sure that every young person around me and every young person I come across gets to discover who they are, because if they don't, people will tell them who they think they are and they will buy it. The next thing is also to make sure the next of my legacy policy is to raise leaders who are proactive in their thoughts. People who don't look at themselves and think that because they are young, they cannot achieve certain phase of life. So I try to teach, I try to mentor, coach, and make sure that these ones develop a strong confidence in who they are and what they can achieve, even at a very young age. This is one of the things I have always been out for and advocate for. And also I make sure that there are people who, even at the youngest age of their life, they are goal-oriented. This is one of the things I through the platforms that I have, to make sure that I raise people who are focused and confident. At the end of my stay here on earth, I would love to be remembered for, or to remember to be that young lady who stood out for every young child she came across with, and who gets them to know who they indeed are. I would love to be remembered for someone who is always positive and who inculcates the same into other young persons. I remain Blessing Erengwa Chisom, and I stand for change and positivity and progress.
We are the champions, shaping history.